guys, I'm going to teach you how to play Handle with Care, Traveling Wilburys. It's a classic. Good news, there's only a few parts and they're just tending to repeat the same things over and over, if you will. So I do have the complete structure and chords on my Patreon, but you should be just fine with this video. Let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so this really comes down to a few parts. We're going to start with one of the tougher ones. It's going to go like this. Now that was the intro and also a good chunk of the verse. What that is, that's a D. It's a D over C. Just taking my middle finger, bringing it over to the 3rd fret A string. Muting that E, by the way. And then I'm playing a G over B. First finger's on the 2nd fret A string. And then G. And all those get a half measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as you could see, that rhythm, by the way, was just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Pretty basic, actually. The rhythm's probably one of the easier parts of this song. Now I'll go twice, and that's your intro. Now the verse is kind of that, but you know, a little bit more to it. So here's the first verse. There's actually 2 verses, by the way. This is just one of the ways, one of the styles of them doing the verses. It's gonna go like this. So what I did is I basically did the verse, D, D over C, G over B, G twice, and then I added a C for a full measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the G and the E minor share a measure, although the E minor jumps the beat a little bit. It comes in on the end of beat 2. It goes like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that little line goes 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So make sure that transition's clean. And that last line goes 1 and 2 and on the C, 3 and 4 and on the D, and then G, 1 and 2 and 3. And we'll do a stop there with our right hand. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. The next verse, the other way that they do the verse, and this is definitely verse 2, is the same exact thing except C's being played for 1 measure and D's being played for 1 measure. Okay, so at the very end, it replaces that last line. So here's the other way of doing the verse. It always leads into the bridge. That's it. So just C for 1 measure and D for 1 measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we get to the bridge. In the bridge, you want to play a G like this. Let me play the bridge for you. That bridge is going G major, played this style. This is a 3rd finger on the E string 3rd fret. This is my middle finger here on the A string 2nd fret. My little guy, my 4th finger's on the high E string 3rd fret. Play a G major for half measure, 1 and 2 and then 1st finger comes down here on the 1st fret of the D string, 3 and 4 and that's your G augmented. And then it goes C and 2 and do that 3 times. 2 and 3 and 4 and C and 2 and D and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? And after that 3rd time, just G for 1 measure. And 2 and 3 and 4. And then G7. It's the 1st finger here on the high E string 1st fret. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Which gets us to actually one of the easier parts of the song chord-wise, but the rhythm gets a little bit tricky. Here's your chorus and the final piece of the puzzle for the song. So that chord guitar, so the rhythm I should go over first is kind of got this little stopping thing where I'm muting it at the same time as I'm strumming it, kind of a snare effect. That's always on beat 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and G and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and back to C and 2 and 3 and 4. C and 2 and 3 and 4. And I'll open up on the D. 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's all your parts. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Please subscribe, please like, please become a Patreon member and contribute to this growing channel that I have, and I appreciate all of your support. See you in the next video, you guys.